stranger danger. 30 years I walked the line, masticator, crush the fears and die inside. You want my pleasure. The fruit is rotten on the vine, under pressure. You left me here to lead the blind. It must be late for forgiving. You're always turning circles by the satellites. Everybody wants something special. Burn it all away. Yeah, your truth was nothing special if you burn it all away. Stimulator, cut your face to spot your eyes. Instigator, vows have broken, my hands are tied. It's a cause for concern. Everybody around, there's some stormy weather. Undertaker, buried beneath another time. It must be time for bleeding. The spots in her eyes have turned into the leopard's lies. Everybody wants something special and burn it all away. Yeah, your truth was nothing special if you burn it all away. In our darkest hours, we never showed up love, but the wreckage always tears our worlds apart. 1, 2, 3, go. Is never healing. You're always confusing me with the vicious times. Yeah, it was nothing special if you burn it all away. Well, everybody's special, but they blow it all away. Well, if my love for you should make you blue, burn it all away. But nothing lasts forever if you burn it all away.
Jet City Vega, another great song.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I said it before, after the last song, you guys sound you're spot on.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It takes a lot of talent to be able to do that. You know, you don't have a lot of musicians who, when you're going into the studio and you're putting your music together, but then when you're performing, you sound just like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I think that's. I guess that's something that we strive to do. Just bring the live element into the recordings, and then that raw feeling that we project in the recordings, bring that into the live setting.
Right.
So
And the
Or it means that us playing live sounds very produced.
no, it sounds great.
Just
You're always
take a
you're getting
compliment.
Brandon's always getting cut
Yeah.
off.
What's up?
Who Brandon?
It's probably
Yeah,
for the
Brandon.
best.
Go ahead,
Yeah.
Brandon. Go ahead.
Bra-
say
He's
Go
it.
ahead,
trying
Brandon.
to.
No.
Oh.
Everyone,
No.
Brandon approves this message.
I was just gonna. I mean, I don't know about these guys, but I'm always awesome.
Yeah. It's true. This is true.
That's hilarious, Brandon.
This is true. Ooh.
Oh,
well, you know what,
someone's
though?
walking back to Harrisburg.
The harmonies are just incredible
Thank
too. You know,
Thank you.
with everything, it's just not just the instruments, but it's everything.
Brandon and I go together like Simon and Garfunkel. That's for sure.
I even lost my hair.
Yep.
Oh no, is
Yeah.
that why you've got the
Yeah.
Cap on?
Well, I just like this hat a
Oh,
lot.
okay.
But it is very warm.
Well, yeah,
it's
he-
in the wintertime.
He has no hair, so he wears that. I mean, you figure it gets cold.
I
Yeah.
actually asked him when we were walking in here where he got that hat, and he said someplace, and I wasn't paying attention. But I said, I really would love to have a hat like that because I have a misshapen head, and I can't find a hat that quietly accentuates my head shape properly. And then I asked him if I could have his.
And
well, you see that he's still wearing it.
yes,
so.
I do.
Manian's always offering up these rewards like, that was a good job. I'm going to buy you a sandwich. And like one time he said, great, I'm going to buy you a hat.
Yes,
I don't know why I
Yeah.
threw that in there. It just seemed
because it's awesome.
appropriate.
It just
It's
seems
relevant.
yes.
We're
yes.
talking about
It's
hat
talk.
perfect. Yes.
Hat talk.
It didn't really have the effect I wanted.
This was
it
Hat
to.
Talk with Jet City Vega.
See, I thought it would be funnier.
Did you guys have any shows coming up?
Actually, we do. We're going to be in Pottsville in a couple weeks at Goodfellas.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a show there, and
We're in Pottstown right now, right?
yeah, we're in
Right, we're
Pottstown.
going to the other
Potts-
Potts.
We're going to the
Pottsville, yeah.
other Potts on the other end. And then I think there's talks that we might be going to New York for a show or two, maybe in December. But I think in between that, just between the writing and rehearsing and all that stuff, we're actually looking forward to spending time with our families.
Well, sure. That's very important. Family is, the core of everything that you do.
Yes.
Yeah, we were prepared. If things would have gone right with the plans for Alaska, we would not be here right now. We'd have been
Yeah.
gone for all of November and 2 weeks of December. So it worked out holiday-wise, so
Yeah.
which usually doesn't.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
At least it worked out for the holidays.
Yeah, and we do this thing every November. We have our band family Thanksgiving gala, hurrah, shebang, shindig. And I don't know how we would have managed that in Alaska. Well, I mean, it
It'd
would have
have
been
been
fun, but I'm not sure. Is moose a delicacy?
Yes, it is.
It
up
is
there.
a delicacy. That
it?
would be quite interesting. So I'm going to stick with the turkey.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
can't stuff a moose, can you?
No. That
Well,
would be
Unless you're a
that-
taxidermist, then you can stuff
That
a
would
moose.
be kind of disgusting.
Yeah,
Might
it would
smell
be
kind of
just
funny, the
yeah.
stuffing.
Ew.
It'd be like
like beef
stuffed
jerky.
ribeye.
Slap two Slim Jims.
So we can look forward to a Pottsville
Pottsville show,
and then in New York.
and then possibly New York, and then the new year. I mean, we're gonna hopefully hit it hard in the new year again, like we did this summer, and hopefully,
Yeah, we play New York too. So we're not sure how that'll be doing.
yeah,
Given
yeah,
the
right,
state of
yeah,
New York,
that's
New
right.
Jersey.
Hopefully,
Right.
we'd get to go to New York, but obviously,
Yeah,
know.
which our hearts definitely go out to those people.
yeah,
It's devastating. It really
Yeah.
is.
It is.
It seems like we're seeing that more frequently, too. These major disasters.
Yeah.
I mean, when you look at the frequency,
yeah,
whereas, I mean, we're from kind of, if you were to generalize our location, the Harrisburg area.
Mm-hmm.
And for years, I mean, the only thing that you really heard about was, well, as far as locally, that there was, the 72 flood, or
Agatha.
There was a
Or
big
Agnes. Agnes. What was I
Agnes.
thinking?
Was that in? The
And then you
70s?
don't,
Agatha was before.
and don't
Agnes.
forget TMI because
Right.
I'm from Lancaster County, so
Okay.
Yeah, me
I
too.
went right through that.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it seems like more and more you're hearing about more and more people being put out of their homes
Yeah.
and this and that due to natural disasters.
Well, when we were in Kentucky, I live in Hershey now, and with my wife, and she texted me all these pictures.
It was like a. It was a
When was that?
tornado.
Tornado.
It
It
was
was a tornado.
in July.
July,
Yeah,
right?
it
It
was
was in July, and a
Yeah.
somewhat localized tornado came through our neighborhood.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like, our backyard was fine, but the very next door, there was trees down, trees out front had fallen across. But then the rest of the whole entire neighborhood's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
So it was like this box moving around the neighborhood, but whatever was inside that box, which was the storm, would get destroyed.
Right.
So you'd have like nothing happen, but then across the street it got totally, like demolished.
Yeah.
It's like what happened with what
Yeah.
just happened with
Yeah.
Sandy. I mean,
Yeah.
only
Right.
certain areas really got hit real hard. And now here we have this nor'easter coming in again
I heard about that.
on Wednesday.
I heard about that. My wife, I think my wife is a closeted meteorologist, and I don't actually get weather reports from the news. My wife is she's the one that gives me the weather every
Tells them
day.
when to freak out.
She's like, oh crap,
yeah.
That's
that
putting it
one's gonna be
nicely.
a doozy, boys and girls.
We just put a new roof on where we live, and so hopefully it doesn't get blown back off.
Yeah.
No, I think you guys, where you guys are, you'll be fine. It's like from where we are,
Yeah, it's
going on east,
Yeah.
is we're the ones that are going to get hit.
Yeah.
From what I've been watching, because like I'm like your wife, I'm like a closet meteorologist myself. So
Did you say the studio? Does the studio get hit here?
we lost
Station.
power.
Yeah.
We were out for a week.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And we typically flood, but we didn't flood this year because we put the sandbags and everything down.
But you would have if you hadn't done that.
That is correct.
Whoa,
Smart
Yeah,
thinking.
so we were good, except for the power.
man.
Well, the Amish don't have power. They make it work.
But they've got horses.
I guess,
already
I'm
to-
Yeah,
not-
they've got the horses and the buggies,
true.
and they
That's
have their
true.
homegrown foods
They're
Yes.
churning
that
their
don't
butter.
spoil.
They've got everything they need.
Have any of you ever seen this show? And this, I don't know if it's still on or not. There was a Discovery series called The Colony,
Oh, I've heard of it.
where they did like an experiment. They took 10 people, and they simulated a post-apocalyptic town. It's supposed to be Los Angeles, and these people were there for 10 weeks, and they're trying to see how likely they would be.
Who is the cannibal?
Like who if they'll be able to survive
Who
or
is
not.
the cannibal?
Yeah, but and we just started watching this last night, and it's really interesting, but it doesn't make much sense because all the people that they pick are. It's like, well, this
Yeah,
guy's a nuclear physicist,
Yeah,
and
right.
this guy is, an engineer, and this girl is, and I'm thinking,
It should be
okay,
more
if this
real life.
really went down,
like
the
like a
likelihood
furniture
that you would just
salesman.
have,
There should be more like a totally useless occupational.
right,
Yeah.
right, because these guys are building, they're
Yeah.
building fuel combustion devices
Right.
to make
Right.
gas out of burning wood and stuff like that. And I'm
Right.
thinking, there's no way in hell. I don't know if I apologize.